Hello, everyone, and welcome to my broadcast. I hope you're having an amazing day today. It's another Sunday and a new month. Can you believe it? This is June. Half of the year is already gone. It just seems like I looked up and it was January and now it is June already. So, for those of you who don't know me, let me introduce myself. My name is Deborah Northcutt, and I am your speaker support consultant slash virtual assistant. There are so many speakers today who have a message and they want to get that out to the public, but they're not getting gigs like they want to. So, what I do is I help them through my company, Free You Up VA. Let me put that up for you right now. So, give me 1 minute. The name of my company is Free You Up VA. So, like I said, so what I do is I help speakers through my services, Free You Up VA, so that they can live a life that you've always wanted. So, I am the owner and CEO of FreeYouUpVA.com. It's an online platform dedicated to helping speakers, coaches, and entrepreneurs. So, do me a favor, let's connect on social media. You can connect with me on these social media sites. On Facebook, you can connect with me on my business page, Free You Up VA. And on my group page, it's called Speaker Support Association of America. On LinkedIn and I'm sorry, on Twitter and Instagram, you can connect with me as Free You Up VA. And on LinkedIn, you can connect with me by my name, Deborah Northcutt. So for those of you who are watching the replay, make sure you put replay, hashtag replay in the comments so I know that you came in and you were watching the replay. And if you have any questions, leave your questions in the comment box and I will respond to your questions once my broadcast is over. So introduce yourself and let me know where you're coming in from. What city and state are you from? Go ahead and drop your links to your Facebook page or your website in the comment box below. Let's do some networking, some social networking on this site. You never know who might be watching this broadcast and can use your services. So go ahead and drop your links inside the comment box. Do me a favor. If you know of anyone who would be interested in this broadcast, please go ahead and tag them in the comments and share this to your personal page or your business profile or your group page, I should say. Come on, let's not be stingy. Go ahead and share. Share my broadcast. Please share my broadcast and bless somebody else with this message. So let me ask you a question. Do you have a speaker one sheet? Do you know what a speaker one sheet is even used for? Well, today's topic is called What is a Speaker One Sheet? A must have for every professional speaker. For the month of June, I will be talking about Speaker One Sheets, why you need one, and what information goes on a Speaker One Sheet, the mistakes you might be making with your Speaker One Sheet, and like I said, what is a Speaker One Sheet, which is today's topic. So what you're going to learn today is what is a speaker one sheet and why as a professional speaker you need a speaker one sheet. So what is a speaker one sheet? Let me put that up 1 second. What is a speaker one sheet? A speaker one sheet is a downloadable PDF that you can find on your website. And what it's used for, it's there for a event planner or a conference organizer to find you online and possibly hire you for a speaking gig. So when an event planner is looking for a speaker for their upcoming event, what they normally do is they will go on Google and they will Google for what they're looking for, and your name will probably come up. And if your name does come up, well, let me stop and slow down a little bit. If an event planner is looking for a certain speaker for an event, what they will do is they will go on Google and they will Google whatever event they're having. And let's say that your name came up for a particular speaker that they're looking for. Your name and 6 other speakers' names came up. So what the event planner will do is go to your website, and hopefully you have a speaker page on your website. And let's hope you have a speaking website also. So they'll go to your website, and on your speaker page, what they'll do is they'll look for your one sheet. So instead of going through pages and pages and pages on your website to find out what you do, who you are, where you spoke at, what your speaking topic is, your one sheet should be there, and it should let the event planner know that right away. So my next topic is, let's put that up. Your message and brand will evolve. The more you start speaking, the more your message and your brand will evolve. Think of your one sheet as a living document. You want to create it one time. You don't want to create it one time and be done with it. The more you speak, the more you're going to have to put on your speaker one sheet. So you want to update your speaker one sheet every now and then with fresh, new content. By changing the content on your one sheet, Google is going to crawl through your site and give you points for having updated content on your website. So you always want to have fresh content on your website for Google to crawl through your website. So you might be wondering, how much is it going to cost for this one sheet? Is it expensive? And as a newbie speaker, you can always get a speaker one sheet done inexpensively if you're just starting out. You can go to places like Fiverr.com, and Fiverr is spelled Fiverr.com, or Upwork. And Upwork used to be Elance for those of you who are familiar with Elance. It's now called Upwork. And you can hire someone on those sites to make a one sheet for you. And yes, it can be done inexpensively, but you don't want it to look like a first grader made your one sheet for you. So go ahead and find someone on Upwork or Fiverr or some other site like that and have them prepare your one sheet for you. Now, there are 2 components that you want to make sure that your one sheet has: how it looks and what you're saying. And another thing that you might want to do is consider getting some copywriting help for your one sheet. Now, I know me, I am not a writer, and writing is not my strong suit. So I would definitely need to get a copywriter to write for me. And there are a lot of speakers and a lot of other people who are just not savvy when it comes to writing content for your website or for your one sheet or for anything else that you need written. So consider hiring somebody on Fiverr or Upwork again to do the copywriting for you for your one sheet. And make sure that when they do create your one sheet, that they create it in a Word document format. And the reason why you want to create it in a Word document format is so when you do have changes for your one sheet, you can go ahead and make those changes yourself. You don't have to send it back to the same person who created it for you on Fiverr or Upwork. So as I said, make sure that your one sheet is created in a Word document format. So join my Facebook group, Speaker Support Association of America. And let me put that up for you. Now, what my group is, it is a where you can join it and you can network with other professional speakers in this circle of influence. So join my Facebook group, Speaker Support Association of America. I would love to have you join my community. So let me re-talk on the briefly on the points that I made about a speaker one sheet. So, like I said, the first thing was, what is a speaker one sheet? A speaker one sheet is a downloadable PDF that you want to have on your website. And what it is a sheet that promotes you and shows you as the expert in your field. And when an event planner is going to look for a speaker for an upcoming event that they have, you will have a one sheet on your website that will say, what you do and your topics that you speak on, and give some information about you, testimonials of where you spoke and how people thought, about you as a speaker. Like I said, it makes you look like the expert in your field. And over time, your message will evolve. The more you speak, the more you're going to change your speaker one sheet with more topics that you speak on, or the top 3 topics that you speak on. And you always want to update your speaker one sheet at all times. It's a living document. You don't want it to be stagnant, and you don't want to just keep it with the same information on it at all times. And the more you update your speaker one sheet, it gives Google fresh content to crawl through your website. And make sure you get professional help for your design. Don't try to do it yourself, especially if you don't know what you're doing when it comes to making a one sheet. Hire somebody on Fiverr or Upwork to do the work for you. You don't want your one sheet to look like a first grader made your one sheet. So it's not expensive. It shouldn't be that expensive to hire somebody on Fiverr or one sheet to make Fiverr or Upwork to make a one sheet for you. So, like I said, join my Facebook group. I'd love to have you in my community, Speaker Support Association of America. And if you know of anybody who would be interested in this episode, do them a favor. Tag them in the comments below and share this to your personal profile or to your group. Don't be stingy. Go ahead and share out my broadcast to your personal profile or to your Facebook group. Remember, if you know of anyone who would be interested in this episode, do them a favor. Tag them in the comments below and share out my broadcast to your personal profile or to your groups. And you can connect with me on social media channels. On my Facebook page, you can connect with me on my Facebook group, Speaker Support Association of America, and on my business page, it's Free You Up VA. On Instagram and Twitter, you can connect with me as Free You Up VA. And on LinkedIn, you can connect with me as my name, Deborah Northcutt. So I come on Sundays, every Sunday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's when I do my broadcast. So please connect. I will be here next Sunday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. So hopefully you enjoyed my broadcast, and I will see you next Sunday at this time. Thank you and have a good night.